Hello and welcome back. As you can see, we are in Valencia, but this is not our club anymore. As you can see, Mikel has taken over, and we are now manager of Bournemouth. Probably ruined it in the thumbnail, but here's the team. Here's the finances. Obviously, a lot has changed. They've been relegated and just got promoted, basically. And we sold a lot. Justin Kluivert's gone. Tyler Adams, Traore, Dogu, Mentham, Hull, Tony, Otroka, Semino, Cook, Sinistera, Roberto, Dolberg, Domina, Mita, Araujo, Billing, and Evan Nilsson's gone. So they are the outs. These are the ins. Colorado wasn't us, but it's a great signing. Taba, one for the future. Runcorn, as you can know, I've stolen a couple of my old team. Roque, a couple of squad players, but Satori, another one. Our right back is Fullinar, Kraus, Shea Charles, Laird, Reitz, S-Brand, and in real life, Petrovic has signed. So I've done it in this game. He was at Aston Villa, so Ricky signs 27 mil. Prim, Barode, Whitaker from Napoli, which was a bit weird. Shrewsbury Hall with a steal of 12 mil, I think. Bentonelli, Castro, Theodora, another one for the future. Saar, Whitaker, Danso, and our goalkeeper for the future, probably. The next Manuel Neuer. It's Ron Goetze. He literally is going to follow the career path of Set Bournemouth. It's a big team. So as we get into our first match against Ipswich now, we will submit this side. This is the side. Callum McKenna, another one for the future, really, I think. But the people who stayed was Zabeni, Mitchell, who signed, and also Alanga. That's our youngster, Tiago, the wonder kid. I can't believe I didn't pick him up at Valencia, to be fair. He looks quality. And I'm glad I didn't, really, because his price would be sky high. But this is the past result. They literally got relegated first season. It took 2 seasons to get promoted again. Then they finished 14th. And now I've come in and hopefully can push this side on for better. But this is a side. Let's get into it. So, how are we all doing? It's a Thursday. And this is my first time doing it this week because I did pre-record skills on working wise, so I just did voiceover sort of thing like now. But yeah, for Monday, Tuesday episodes, I didn't know what was really going on in the world. Obviously now Chelsea have just won the Club World Championship, demolishing PSG, which was thankfully very good. And the England women are through to quarterfinals, which is tonight. So I will talk about that tomorrow in tomorrow's episode more. So as we get into this match now, it's a corner. Vicky Roque whips it in but can't get it further. Here's Thiago. Ricky, what a goal. Dominic Racorn. Deflection really from Ricky. I think Ricky was going for the shot there, but it's a goal, and it is awarded. That's going to be some getting used to VAR this season. I think we had it in the Spanish thing, but not often. Obviously, most goals now go to VAR. And it's another corner. Here's Thiago. But it's been alright. I think this is the right step. Valencia, I had no assets to sell. And here I like a fresh start. But this will be a longer journey, I think, with Bournemouth. I think I'm going to really enjoy it. the vitality is still the stadium at 11,000, which is tiny. I would hope a little bit more. But Racorn's just scored his second goal there. So he's hit the ground running. Obviously, he's one of them that knows the system. But my reasons for going to Bournemouth was not enjoying it at Valencia. I thought it got a little bit dull as well. And I think there's more of a story of Bournemouth. I think we can really not return them to glory because they're really pushing right now, but push for that glory. And obviously, in a tougher league, it'd be more fun with more losses, I think. Here's Lamptey and Petrovic tips over the bar there. But yeah, I've decided to move. And Bournemouth was the only one, really, that was a league that I would have gone to. Because there was no teams really in Ligue 1, not even in the Bundesliga, and not in Serie A, which the rules there for English people. I like signing English and foreigners. Bit of a weird sentence, but as you can see, I've signed like Fullinar and Thiago and all that. He's not foreign, but like Vic and Roque as well. So it's a bit annoying. If you want me to go Italy, I can. I've also put some more leagues in, like the Dutch Eredivisie and also Norway, for some, just to find obviously them big youngsters in Norway, the next Erling Haaland. But it's going well so far, 3-1, and it looks like we're cruising to a win. We've got Liverpool next, so I don't think that's going to be a win somehow, but we will see. Here's Zabani, lights, Alanga tries to get it through the crowd but can't. It's another corner. Thiago crosses it in now. Here's Runcorn. And it's Zabani. Runcorn with the assist. And it's a total fluke for Zabani. The one person, our captain this season, the one person that really stayed through relegation and all that, which is surprising because he's very good on this game. Normally goes to PSG on this, but for some reason in this save he hasn't. But I'm very glad for he hasn't, to be fair. As we try and go and make changes now, Racorn will come off, Thiago will come off, and so will Fullinar. He's like Lallana. He's Fullinar. With face packs also, with the regen face. I know some of them are there, some of them not. I will get that sorted for next episode. Satori will have a face. Don't know what it'd be yet, but it'd be something. And they've just crossed it in to Taiwan Awani, and they've scored. So this could be very annoying if they score another, because that means they're back in the game. But as you can see, not much change. Luton are back up, but this after one relegation instead of two. Castro will come on. And as we enter let's just confirm those tactical changes. Morgan Whittaker is coming on. And here's the rights. Dewsbury Hall to Bread Road. He's hit the woodwork / bar, I think. Here's Whittaker. Dewsbury Hall missing a header. Oh, he's not the man you want. But Chelsea winning the Club World Championship. Absolutely giving a Roger into PSG. Which is all dandy. But obviously women's football. Shrewsbury all scores. The man of Chelsea. A man who's just won by destroying PSG again. As I said, what a man. Obviously not kicked up a massive fuss this summer, I don't think, about not playing. Obviously it'd be sad, but I'm glad he hasn't kicked up a fuss, because when he comes on, he's an alright player, I think, now. He's embedded in that team. Simon, Wani. Wani scores. It's another goal for Wani. Offside. It appeals offside, but I think it will be a goal here. But as we tick on to plus 6 minutes, looks like it's going to be a 5-3 win to Bournemouth here. It kicks off the start of our time at Bournemouth with a win. Come on. It's a good win for us, to be fair. Everyone played well. Petrovic, I think. I think Petrovic could improve, but just my feeling on him. But we will see. And we have got Liverpool next, obviously. And then next episode will be Man City, Chelsea. And that's the September. Here, you can see the staff I've brought in. I've brought in Schmeichel, I've brought in James Milner, I've brought in Joe Hart, I've brought in Ryan Shawcross, I've brought in Jordan Henderson and Jack Wilshere, just to name a few. Obviously, all got international caps. I don't know if Shawcross has, actually. He might. But obviously, that is the type of man I am. I like messing around with staff and trying to find people that have just recently retired. And that's why Kasper Schmeichel's our assistant manager. And we've done some scouting, but none of them are particularly enough to really improve the squad right now. So I'm going to just tick on from that. But as we simulate through, I want to ask you guys what you want from this save. Obviously, I'm going to be now at Bournemouth, hopefully for longer than Valencia, because I didn't really enjoy it at Valencia. There wasn't really a big sort of target as such. Obviously, beating the top two was never really going to happen. They were so far ahead. So I've swapped to Bournemouth, and I think it provides a more homely vibe to my audience, being in the UK. Definitely more relatable vibe. And what do you want to see from this save? Obviously, I want to do longer, probably about 3 or 4 seasons before moving on. Maybe an FA Cup should be our target. Maybe push into the top 4. We will see. But this season is mid-table to pushing for Europe, maybe. Depending how a couple of these games go. Obviously, it won't be as easy as the Liga. You've got more than 2 top teams. You've got probably 6 that we have to push into. And then you've got like West Ham, which is going to be a tough game. I was going to say Everton, but they got relegated. People like West Ham, like Forest maybe, like that calibre will be a tough ask. Like Newcastle will be as well. Obviously playing them after Liverpool. I also did sign 2 affiliates, Leyton Orient and Crawley. Well, Leyton Orient was already an affiliate. Crawley was the one I signed. But the 2 goalkeepers that I'm trying to send away on loan didn't want to go Crawley, of course. So that was a bit of a failure. We also had a Tycoon takeover. So that was fun. Bournemouth had a tycoon, that's why it's really drawn me. As we now sell this guy on loan. Not sell, send him on loan. We've broken a record already. Oh, that's good. I love breaking records, apparently. I've done it too many times. But we've just seen actually a really good guy there. He could be a very good guy for us. Norwegian centre-back, Sanders Petkas. As we now simulate into the Liverpool game, I'm pretty sure in that break that Follina, right back, got injured. So it's not going to be great losing a player like that. We've got Ethan Laird. So this could be very interesting now. He will be going against Darwin Núñez, Ethan Laird. We will go back to balanced for this match, considering it's against a top side here. We've learned from, hopefully, our mistakes. Ethan Laird is lacking match fitness. But we will get into this match now. And the teams are warming up. Hopefully for a win. These are the sides. Mouse is being a bit cuckoo again. Here's the Bournemouth side for today. Leading the team out in the Vitality, which is only 11,000, even though they had the Tycoon takeover. Haven't done anything to the stadium, except in real life they might be. Obviously, that came out yesterday. Looks alright from the AI pictures they've put out, but will it look like that in real life? But Alisson Becker's just made an absolute howler of a pass into Vico Locke, which has scored his easiest goal that he will ever score to make it 1-0 Bournemouth against Liverpool inside 2 minutes. Long way to go now, but it's a good start. And it looks like we are ahead of them, to be fair, so this could be fun. And as we take on, Erling Haaland's just missed a pen against Luton. Yep, they're up here. So, not an odd table of Premier Leagues inside the 4th season, but I think a couple of teams have been relegated. Satori misses that, and his Bosley, Darwin Núñez, and it is a awkward own goal for Satori there. Mateo, it's not really his fault, it's just bounced off him. That's really sad, but it is how the cookie crumbles. Liverpool 1-1. It is a free kick. Free kick to be taken here. And it is a nice curler over the bar by Dominic Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai with the corner again. Here's Thuram. Marcus Thuram. But why is it being stopped? Because he was definitely onside. Thuram, goal's being checked here. And it's being disallowed. Ake was offside, maybe locking the goalkeeper. That saves us a bit. Marmal will put his neck on the line here. Here's Nathan Ake to Marmal. Nathan Ake obviously moving to Liverpool in this. Here's Darwin. Don't let Darwin score. Oh, lad. Oh, Ethan. Petrovic. Beaten by his near post. It's devastating for us. But it is the way it goes. It's heartbreaking. Can we get back into it though? We are going to swap to positive. It is half time. So into the dressing room we go. Hopefully we are in for a better second half. and running here. Thiago will come off for Bedge Road. So will Drewsbury all come on. Runcorn hasn't done his best game. Neither of the midfield have, but it is how some games go. Chelsea aren't having a great start of the season, I think. Obviously, they've only played one. They're playing Leeds later on. Same with Luton, to be fair. They're losing 3-0 against Man City. Could have been 4. As we hit the 70th minute now. We are going to go into the final 15. 2-1 down here. Into the 80th now. We will make subs. Well, we will demand more first, but make subs at the same time. We'll take Ethan Laird off for Vitek. Morgan Whittaker will come on. And Castro will come on. Maybe you won't, actually. I will take one of the midfielders off because I think Vico will okay. I'm sorry to Castro, but has got more chance of scoring in this game. We hit the 85th, 86th, 88th minute now as we hit added time, sorry. And we come to the end of it. It is a sad 2-1 loss here against Liverpool. That will conclude the episode. 1 win, 1 loss. We will be sitting about mid-table, I would think, once all results are done. But